What's up YouTube? My name is Spencer and I help parents and caregivers teach their little ones how to read. In this video, I'm gonna give you 3 things that you need to be doing right now to improve your little one's spelling. And this should come as no surprise if you've got a kid at home or if you've ever been a kid at school. Most kids absolutely suck at spelling, okay? Do these 3 tips and you're gonna see your little one's spelling improve in no time. Number 1, you've gotta find out how many sounds your little one can hear in each word. This may sound basic, but trust me, most kids suck at spelling because they can't actually hear each of the sounds in a word. So if I told you the word cat, you can hear that's 3 sounds. At. Your little one may only hear k or k, They may not hear all 3. So your job is to find some words, say them to your little one, and ask your little one, what sounds do you hear? Some kids are gonna hear 2 sounds, some kids 3, some kids 4, but once you know your child's number, you know that you're sitting here with a 4-sound child, you know exactly what to do next. Practice hearing 5 sounds. Once they can do 5, you practice hearing 6 sounds. You need to find out exactly what number your child is at, put a number on it, and then build one more. That practice looks like this. Now, I want you to listen very carefully to Daddy. I'm gonna tell you a word, and I want you to tell me how many sounds you hear. So, for example, if I told you the word cat, you would tell me k-at. Are you ready? And then you give them a series of words. Start with 2 sounds. If they can do that, move to 3 sounds. If they can do that, move to 4. If they can do that, move to 5. Your goal here is only to find your little one's number. Number 2, after you find their number, you've got to find which sounds they struggle with. That's gonna look like testing them, asking them to spell words, and pulling out the letter sounds they miss most often. For many kids, it's short vowels. For some kids, it's long vowels. For some kids, it's letters that make multiple sounds, but as you're asking them, let's say that you tell them to write the word pet, and they write the word pat. The first win is that your kid got the number, okay? Their number's 3, they got the 3. What they missed was this sound here. They missed on a versus e. So after the number, this tells you the specific sounds you need to practice. We know we need to practice a, and we know we need to practice e. And if we make a list of all of the different sounds our kid is struggling with, and we start teaching those, not all at once, y'all, okay? Don't write 20 sounds and practice them all. Pick 2 or 3. But if you slowly start teaching them the specific sounds they're missing, and you can bind that with lengthening how many sounds they can spell in a word, you're gonna see your little one's spelling go through the roof. Most people never stop and find the number. Most people never stop and find the sounds. When I meet a kid for the first time, I am testing. Spell this word, spell this word, spell this word, spell this word. I'm checking, are you getting every sound? Which sounds are you missing? Are you putting a C for an S or an S for a C, a G for a J or a J for a G? Which sounds do you have? Which are you missing? And if you can get specific about these sounds, I promise you're gonna see that spelling improve. And step number 3, you've gotta practice every day. Stay consistent. You can't find your kid's number and find your kid's sounds and just expect it to improve because you've identified it. You've got to put in the work, okay? They're gonna go to school tomorrow and they're gonna get that same spelling list that every other kid in the class has. Do you think that spelling list is focused on their number? Do you think that spelling list is focused on their sounds? I'll tell you right now, it is not. It is not. They might get 1 or 2 words a day at school that are actually gonna push them forward. You can give them 10, 20, 30. In 5 or 10 minutes, you can just fly through these things. But if you give them that practice every single day at home, that's gonna be the difference. So we take these 3 steps. We find what's your kid's number. If you don't know it now, you know your homework, go find it. We find, okay, what sounds do they struggle to spell? Again, if you don't know now, you've got your homework, go find it. And then we put in the work every single day. You can never, ever expect your child to get better at spelling because they get older. Okay? The age on your birth certificate has nothing to do with your spelling ability. Practice does. You can't expect your child to get better at spelling because they're spending time in school. The school may have them memorizing spelling, which isn't gonna actually help. The school may not even be giving them any one-on-one or small group time because there's 25 kids in the class. You've got this chance. 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, anything you do, stay consistent, get it done, stop making excuses. And listen, person to person, parent to parent, as a child who's been the kid in school who has struggled with spelling, who has cried over a spelling test, who's seen kids struggle with spelling, I know this feels challenging, but I know that it is possible, okay? So if you have questions or if you need support, specific words or specific things you want help with, comment down below, let me know, I'll be happy to help. Otherwise, I know this video is gonna be helpful for you, and until next time, I'll talk to you soon.